Estamos en Genshin Impact. Vamos a continuar con el evento. Ya ha salido la nueva... Uy, espérate. El login diario, ahí está. Vamos a continuar con el evento, ¿vale? Que tenemos ya la misión para ir a hablar con Kenshin. Ya ha pasado 2 días, creo que era. Y... supongo que me lo pones bajo chispas celestes, ¿no? Iridiscencia Fugaz, sí, sí. Ya. No sé por qué me tengo que comerla esta, pero bueno, chispas celestes. También se han desbloqueado más... No me interesa. También se han desbloqueado varias cositas y tal del resto, pero hay que hacer la misión de Kenshin, ¿vale? Ahí está. Por arriba. Claro, si es que esto es sin Azuma, perdón. Vamos a ir a la cámara de Jade. Ay, no, cámara de Jade. Y me tiro desde ella, porque creo que va a ser lo más sencillito. Ah, lol, si está aquí. Perdón, es que la cámara de Jade del icono no es igual de grande que la cámara de Jade en la cámara de Jade. Hola, buenas.
Ah, you've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations and even packed some handmade snacks.
Anda, gracias.
Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pungi. I hope the Adepti will like them. Is there anything else I should bring?
Creo que no hace falta que lleves nada.
Good. In that case, let's
En
first
general.
pay Madam Ping a visit in the city before heading out to Joyun Karst.
Vale. Porque venimos desde aquí, si es vamos a visitar primero a Madame Ping. Pensaba que íbamos a ir primero a por lo que sea, de esto de nubes o lo que sea. Que no le cae muy bien la cámara de Jade, pero yo qué sé. Vale, desde aquí vamos a ir. Tampoco para tanto. O sea... podríamos habernos encontrado en la ciudad de Inazuma y ya. Bueno, en fin. A ver, tenemos TP en la cámara de Jade, así que da un poco igual, ¿no? Pero eso. Madame Ping... hemos vuelto... Espérate. Vale. ¡Anda! Janfei, coño. Perdón.
The festive season is upon us. This is no time to be running hither and thither. We should relax and enjoy the season.
Vale.
I get it, Granny, but you know, having lots of clients is a good thing.
I'm sure it is, but really, child?
Hay muchas demandas durante los eventos. Claro, entre las estas de ¿cómo se llama? De... estos contratos que te hacen para desobligarte a asumir responsabilidad, ¿vale? De dismisión de responsabilidad, era algo así, ¿verdad? Sí, eso. Tienen que firmar muchos de eso ante notario, ¿no?
You'd be surprised.
¡Ey!
Madam Ping! Happy Lantern Rite!
Feliz rito de la linterna.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Madam Ping. How are you?
Me ha parecido como muy bien doblada Kenshin ahora mismo.
Well, look who's here. I'm so glad to see you all in time for the festival.
Hello, traveler. Long time no see.
Hola. ¿Por qué no avanza?
Oh,
Ah, vale.
and Lady Kenshin
LOL,
is here
estos
too.
tiempos. ¿Por qué hay tanto tiempo de retraso? Lo he dejado en automático para que haya más fluidez.
There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic flower seeds which I picked specifically for you, Madam Ping. I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. I just submitted them for delivery, so I'm sure they'll arrive in good time.
Vale. Creo que voy a darle yo, va a ser mejor.
Please, accept our humble gifts. I hope you'll find them to your liking. Wow, those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Chising on our behalf.
Yes, how very nice.
También son para ella. Cuenta también como Adeptus. Era solo medio, ¿no?
Thank you very much, Kuching.
Please, enjoy them. We intend to visit the other Adepti as well, so I'm afraid we must be going now.
Venga.
I presume you mean Cloud Retainer and the others? Yes, they should be over in Joyun Karst. By the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decorations yourself.
Sí, las he visto. Son ahora diferentes que el año pasado.
So beautifully. Yet you don't even have the time to go and see it for yourself. What a pity. Yanfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can spare a moment.
Han tomado nota con esto de dejar que los personajes se queden en el mundo.
I
was providing essential consultation to my clients.
Oh, is that so? Were you also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grilled tiger fish stand?
La tiene caladilla,
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. It's not easy, you know. I had to check a lot of different items.
Y con revisar quiere decir comer, ¿verdad? Tienes que trabajar durante el rito de la
That's
linterna.
right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need me.
Dios mío, qué estrés.
That sounds exhausting. Oh, Paimon can't imagine a life without holidays.
Paimon, tu vida es una vacación. No creo que puedas decir nada sobre el
There are
tema.
no set holidays. I do get to decide on my own schedule. I can always budget some time to relax. Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. It'd be hard to land new cases after leaving a terrible first impression. Besides, what's the saying? Ah, yes. A rested worker is an efficient worker.
Es como si hubiésemos planeado esto, ¿no? Como muy conveniente para que Ketchin vea que no estás descansando lo más mínimo, ¿verdad? Ketchin, ¿has estado en el festival?
I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction, but I haven't been there since. I was planning to go after I finished my work, but the work keeps piling up. I ended up completely forgetting about it.
Vayamos juntos cuando termines.
Yes, I should take the opportunity to show you around while you're here. But first, we should head to Joyun Karst. If you'll excuse us, Madam Ping.
Venga,
We'll be...
ahora me he pasado. ¿Ves por qué pongo el automático?
Let's see. Which adeptus shall we visit first?
A ver, voy a esperar.
Oh, why don't we visit Cloud Retainer at Mount Outsong first?
Ha dicho Joeyun, pero bueno.
She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find. All right, Cloud Retainer it is.
Venga, Cloud Retainer. Bueno, a ver, es que es la que más conozco a Cloud Retainer. Voy a llevarle comidita y tal. Ahí, que no le doy. No atinaba. Tendremos que preparar Tentación de los Adeptus, porque creo que no me queda, ¿eh? O sea, tengo que prepararla de nuevo. Vamos a ir por este lado. Creo que es por el otro porque se entra mejor, pero bueno. Hay flores chin. Ahí está. Creo que hay que preparar Tentación de los Adeptus, ¿eh? Si me ponen ahí que vaya directamente a... ¡Ah, no! Está con Ganjo. Cada uno con lo suyo. Chachi. Hola, buenas. Traigo comida, creo.
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Sí, ¿te imaginas? El ministerio quedarse sin tareas para ella. Lol.
Well, with Lantern Rite just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit.
Madre mía, incluso Ganjo tomando vacaciones. Qué bonito.
But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper?
Them? Oh, don't even get one started. Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuhung too? A rare visitor indeed.
Ya ves.
Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
Vale, reto de la... Esto es como Navidad o algo, ¿qué cojones?
Greetings, Venerable Adeptus. And greetings, Ganyu.
Huh? Lady Kutching, I didn't expect to see you here.
Le noto la voz rara también a Ganjo.
The Yuhung of the Chising. Here. Most fascinating.
Fascinante, lol.
Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your respects. What is the purpose of your visit?
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Qixing, I'd like to give you our regards. Please, accept our humble gifts.
No sé qué le da a cada uno. A la otra le ha dado semillas para hacer té, supongo, pero esto...
As the governing body of Liyue, the Chising must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still take the time to visit one in this mountain abode. Eminently considerate of you.
No sé si lo ha dicho de forma omniosa, como echándoselo en cara que haya venido aquí, como que está perdiendo el tiempo o algo así.
Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of gadgets, so I've brought one for your amusement. Cloud Retainer. Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liyue being ruled by humans. Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. No matter. With time, our strength will become apparent enough.
No creo que tengas que pensar en tú en eso, que chingón, realmente, pero bueno.
Good thing I came prepared. Cloud Retainer has a great interest in gadgets.
Es un pájaro, seguro que no le van a asustar los fuegos artificiales.
Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky about food, so I made sure not to bring any snacks to avoid upsetting her. I've given everything thorough consideration. It should all go well.
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought? Oh, my, how very interesting.
Está muy interesada por algún motivo el pájaro.
It is intricate, with ingenious design, and is aesthetically agreeable.
Yes, judging from Cloud Retainer's expression.
Porque están todos pensando con mucha fuerza, me está poniendo muy nervioso.
Very good. One shall gladly accept this device.
Es que además, Cloud Retrain, o sea, la preservadora de nube, habla como si estuviese pensando, o sea, con ese eco místico, mágico, propio de un adeptus. Pero es que es el mismo sonido que ocurre cuando están pensando los demás, que es muy raro esta situación.
One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper. Pity. Your timing is most unfortunate.
Vale, por Dios.
Oh, are they not home? Oh, we wanted to see them too.
Those two old fossils. Moon Carver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares. But the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Chising, and he cannot simply roam into the city and begin supervising others' work as he
A ver,
pleases.
supervisar, ¿no? Pero que se pase un rato a pasar el rato, ¿no? Ya. O sea, rollo, que disfruten de la fiesta.
So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around. Alas, he is too stubborn, too proud. He would have none of it. Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He has not returned.
A ver, no me parece mal que lo haga. Lo hace también Zhongli, ¿no? O sea, tampoco es para tanto.
Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of his mountain. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots, rusing to excuse themselves that they might venture behind one's back, to scurry away and go traveling together.
A ver, es posible. O sea, es que es muy pesada preservadora de nubes, ¿vale? Es normal que no quisieran ir con ella, ¿vale? Pero pobrecilla, la han dejado de lado. Es probable.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
¿Eh? ¿Qué?
This voice. Is it Shenhe?
Oh? Oh? So Shenhe's here too.
Ah, lol, no se le veía.
Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Hola.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of her.
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently.
Porque
so
esta
if you need
situación es tan
anything,
rara. Me siento un
please
poco...
feel free to come to me.
O sea, no sé muy bien qué es, pero hay una cosa rara en el aire cuando están hablando estas dos. No sé muy bien por qué.
I will. Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Oh, qué bonito.
Oh no, I made a point of not bringing any food offerings. Is it going to be okay?
Oh, and you even brought food for those two old fossils.
That's right.
Ahora está cabreada porque sus colegas no la han invitado.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
La verdad es que hubiese sido bastante incómodo si le hubiese traído comida, porque o sea, lo está pasando mal y tal. Pero si le hubiese traído comida y Senje hubiese venido ahora, hubiese habido mucha comida.
Everyone, you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other.
Este panorama es muy raro. Este panorama visual es muy raro. No sé por qué. O sea, yo ahí al lado de Ketching a punto de tocarnos la mano o lo que sea. Paimon al lado de los fuegos artificiales que claramente está mirándolos con mucho deseo para que explosionen. Ganyu y Senje una al lado de la otra mirando a un pájaro grande. O sea, no sé por qué esta situación es tan rara.
Will do. Yes, understood.
Es una situación muy rara. O sea, lo que es una sensación.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
Deberíamos cambiar de tema. Sí. Es un buen momento. Por cierto, ¿han visto el Xiao?
The conqueror of demons? One has not seen him of late.
A ver, tiene que estar en su sitio, ¿no?
Well, and he's probably not enjoying Karst. Let's go look for him in his usual spot, at Wangshuin.
No veo por qué Xiao no iba a estar en el lugar de siempre. O sea, él siempre se ha quedado ahí, ¿no?
In short, one is the only
Para
adeptus
escuchar la
selected
música
to
de
remain
Venti,
in
creo que
Karst
era.
for the festival. Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to resume research of gadgets and mechanics.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would
Una
certainly
rana.
not be the first time one has been interrupted on your account.
Ah, o sea, se está diciendo que para qué te quejas, o sea, para qué dices nada ahora si ya lo has hecho muchas
As
veces.
a youngling,
Mala gente.
you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms. You were especially drawn to a certain implement one had made. Oh, what was it?
¿Con qué jugaba Ganyu? ¿Eh?
Oh no, here she goes again. This could spell trouble for Ganyu.
Sí, podría.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to. I should be going.
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuhong present, why not settle this matter here and now?
Vaya.
No. It's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang about it immediately.
Vaya por Dios.
A matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Yes. Ningguang and I have different scopes of work.
Ahí, qué ching.
Ganyu
Apoya.
has support to both of us respectively. It's indeed not easy for her.
A ver, me siento mal por ella, porque, yo qué sé, le está sacando su pasado vergonzoso o lo que sea, pero al mismo tiempo quiero oírlo.
Lady Kuching is trying to help me. Yes, that's right. I'm very sorry, everyone.
Ay, mintiendo a un
I will take my
adeptus.
leave.
Bueno.
Huh, gone already. That child, she has always been easily ruffled. One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or trivial, passes through Ganyu's diligent hands.
Creo que eso no es por ser secretaria, creo que eso es por ser Ganyu, pero bueno, sí, vale, puede ser.
But even as an adeptus, she must never neglect her own health, lest she fall prone to exhaustion. Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to forgoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever you see her.
Ay, es su mami. La verdad es que no sé muy bien si es que es su mami de verdad. Creo que no. A ver, son de la misma edad, ¿no? Más o menos. Lo único es que esta es un pelín mayor, pero no son... O sea, no es su mami, ¿no? O sea, no es como la abuela de Yanfei, por ejemplo.
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so I will take good care of her.
The Yuhong, reliable as ever.
Joder, las expectativas, ¿no?
It was indeed a wise decision to leave Liyue Harbor to you.
We will certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
As for these edibles, They do look delectable indeed.
Tiene que ser un espectáculo ver a la preservadora de nubes comer, la verdad.
You may leave them here. Shenhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper once they have made their return. This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it. And one also wants to hear what Shenhe has learned in Liyue Harbor.
Anda.
Oh, yes. I have many interesting stories to tell.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
¿Piensas llevar a cabo tu investigación en pleno rito de la linterna? ¿Qué problema hay? Eso es lo que va a hacer, descansar, ¿no? Si lo que ella hace para descansar es investigar, no es como su rollo, es su cosa chuli.
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays. Worry not, one shall take appropriate care of oneself. Rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
¡Qué conveniente! Menos mal que ha hablado sobre esto justo delante de Ketchin, la que no está descansando. Paimon está haciendo las preguntas adecuadas para que responda así, supongo, ¿no?
If one spends all that time working on a machine, yet forgets to test the outcome, that would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food.
¿Estás escuchando, Ketchin? ¿Estás escuchando? ¿Estás oyendo esto? ¿Estás oyéndolo?
It is unwise to put the cart before the horse. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue one's research. Come, Shenhe, this way.
Venga. Se marcha con Changya. Changya. Changya.
A chef who doesn't get to try their own food? That would be kind of weird.
Esa metáfora sí la entendiste, ¿eh?
Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking. Though, she can be a bit strange sometimes. But then again, she is an adeptus.
Sí, tiene la manga ancha como para eso.
That's the wisdom of an adeptus. She takes good care of those around her. Though she lives in seclusion, she also manages to bring everyone together. A hermit who's more social than most living in society. What an interesting character. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to Wangshuin. Perhaps we'll find the conqueror of demons there.
No, pues ya nos han dicho que no van a estar los otros dos, ¿no? Que se han ido de fiesta a Liyue. Así que supongo que Xiao es el único al que vamos a ir. A ver, tenía que estar aquí porque esto, es que no me acuerdo muy bien, ¿no? Pero era la historia esta de que se quedaba aquí para calmar su mente con la música de Venti. Sí, es ella. Ha dicho, es Chichi y el tío raro con una serpiente en el cuello, ¿vale? Por si no lo habéis pillado, que Paimon habla un poco raro. Ya va. Bueno.
Splendid. Let me pack up and then we can be on our way.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Dr. Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baiju came too.
¿No fue por esto por lo que ella murió? Pregunto.
Traveler, Paimon. Oh, and Lady Kaching. It's a pleasure to see you all. We're here stocking up more herbs. Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons. With Lantern Rite just around the corner, I thought we should get prepared. We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment.
No sé qué hierbas son esas, pero bueno, supongo que es digestivo, no quiere decir para la gente que se pasa con el pescado a la parrilla, ¿no? Quiere decir.
I certainly didn't expect to see the Yuhong all the way out here.
Es famosa, Ketchin.
Ah, I see.
Sí, lo has comprendido.
It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands. Hardworking as always.
Mira cómo se las lanza, el colega Baizu.
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baiju. I'm just doing my job.
Kutching and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too.
O sea que hasta luego, ¿no?
Everyone, keep it up.
Cambare. Venga, hagamos nuestro mejor esfuerzo.
Right. Thank you, Chi-Chi.
Qué mona,
We shouldn't tarry here any longer. Take care, you two. Three. Traveler, let's go find Virgoldet.
Venga, hay que hablar con la jefa. La jefa. Vamos a ver a todos los personajes del juego, parece ser, ¿no? Nos están... están personando mucho a Baizu. O sea, quiero decir, ponerlo en vista. O sea, no sé muy bien, personando. No solo mencionándolo y tal, o sea, lo están poniendo, o sea, viéndolo. Lo cual es curioso. Dentro pronto.
What a surprise. Is there anything I can help you with?
A ver.
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might know where the Conqueror of Demons is.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to go up and have a look.
Venga, traemos comidita para él. Un tofu de esos calientes que le gusta. De la azotea. Vale. Y Xiao, colega. ¿Dónde está? Creo que Xiao se salta el contrato por el forro, ¿no?
He doesn't seem to be here.
O sea, él si pasa algo va a intervenir también, ¿no? Dijo. Por lo menos si me pasa algo a mí.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
Anda. Normal. ¿Has estado aquí todo el tiempo? A ver.
Yes.
Ah, hola.
Hello. I am Kuching, Yuhong of the Liyue Chising.
The Yuhong. Yes. I saw you when we battled Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Anda. Un complemento de... ¿Complemento? Sí. Un complemento. Son muchos, ¿no?
Don't waste your delicacies on me.
Las 7 estrellas las prepararon especialmente para ti.
Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
Nah.
Hey, wait! Are you leaving? Oh, come on! Lantern Rite is almost here! Don't you want to take a break?
Vamos a la ciudad a ver fuegos artificiales.
Like I said before, I have no liking for crowds. I must remain vigilant of evil attacks,
fácil te pasa, sí.
especially during the holidays. I will continue my patrol as usual. You should also exercise caution. And if there's any danger...
No hay problema, tenemos cuidado.
Good.
And he's gone.
Ay, con este no va a funcionar eso de descansar.
Xiao hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if he'll come and watch the fireworks this year, though.
La última vez vio las linternas, pero sentado en una azotea o algo así.
All right. We've completed our visits with all the Adepti. Let's take a break downstairs before we head back into the city.
Vale. Ah, pasamos. Vale, vamos directamente.
Oh no. What should we do?
¿Qué ocurre? Hola. ¿Hola?
Huh?
Ah, vale.
Oh, Lady Kuching. Lady Kuching. I'm so glad to see you here.
Qué casualidad, ¿no? Qué conveniente.
What's wrong? What are you doing here?
Lady Kuching, let me explain.
A ver, ¿qué ha pasado?
I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingsa Village, just like you requested. My people finished setting up the fireworks and we left someone in charge to launch them for the show.
Y los ha lanzado ya.
The person we left in charge came back shortly after.
Ay, vale. Nosotros nos toca hacer trabajo.
In Qingsa Village had been stolen. I immediately reported the situation to the Millelith and had another batch of fireworks made to be transported to Qingsa Village under escort. However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite.
The Millilith are already stretched thin and don't even have enough people to fill their regular patrols. They can't spare anyone to look after the fireworks for us.
Nos toca, ¿no?
We
Venga.
don't have many materials left. So if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, we're done for. So, I was thinking to go to Chinksa Village and have a look first. Which is when I bumped into you. Lady Kuching, what should we do?
Vamos nosotros, yo me encargo.
According to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continuously during Lantern Rite. They must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. The only manpower they can muster during the festival would be the emergency response units. But those special units are intended only for backup. There are not many of them and they cannot perform prolonged guard duty. If we wish to make use of them, we'll need to resolve the problem quickly.
Maybe we can ask the Adepti for help. This would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud Retainer or Xiao.
No, that would only make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Pengyi.
No podemos dejar que Genshin haga todo el trabajo. Ahí está, me toca.
Thanks, you
A ver,
two.
también te digo que si no son capaces de esto,
Let me make some arrangements.
aunque sea porque no van a quedar incompetentes, la cosa es que son incompetentes, aunque no sea por mucha manga.
Then meet me in Chinksa Village. Traveler,
Que no es su
come with
culpa que
me.
le roben los petardos y
Let's
tal,
ask
pero yo
around
qué
to
sé.
see what happened.
Ay, mira, están por aquí los petardos. Vale. Ahí. A la aldea Chinse. Venga. Con los ojos en el cielo y los pies en el suelo. Que nombre de misión más rara, ¿no? Que LOL. Venga. Hola, buenas.
Oh, how could a whole batch of fireworks just vanish like that?
Hola. Hemos venido.
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent fireworks theft.
Oh, Lady Kuching, I can hardly believe you came personally.
Sí, es que puedo teletransportarme, así que no pasa nada.
It's no trouble at all. Please, tell us what happened.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. They were all gathered round, watching the area for a long time. The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. That's when they left the village. Now, let me remember. Oh, yes. I recall that they left the fireworks.
Se me hace raro que
in an
mencionen a los
open
niños. Hay que
area
preguntarles
just
ahora o
next
algo.
to a house down the old road. But the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious that they went straight back to the city to find a solution.
Vaya por Dios. Ese es mi coleguilla, ¿no?
The
El
village's
piging
hero
ese, ¿cómo se llama?
too. The fireworks missing can only mean that there are thieves about. There are elderly and kids in the village, you know.
Pues los niños, sí.
Although the Millilith are stationed here, no one dares to go out anymore.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millilith standing guard. Traveler, let's go investigate the place where the fireworks were stolen.
Venga. Seguro que han sido los niños. Son muy mala gente. Eso se encargan. A ver, ¿dónde está? Por allá. No recuerdo que hubiese ladrones de tesoros por aquí cerca ni nada. O sea, recuerdo ver algún fatui por abajo del todo, pero era durante una misión, así que no creo que cuente. Estaba mirando unas flores o algo.
Fireworks were stolen here.
Oh, no.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Chinksa Village, all too weak to defend themselves. Otherwise, they would never dare commit such a blatant crime.
¿Estás seguro? ¿Estás fervientemente segura de eso? ¿De que nunca lo hubieran hecho? ¿Estás segura? He visto muchas cosas, ¿eh? Que ching. No, creo que no sabes de lo que habla.
This is absolutely awful. We cannot let such a matter go unpunished. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
Venga. Visión elemental, ¿no? Oh, vale, no. Busca pistas. A ver. No le preguntamos a los niños. Vamos a buscar pistas directamente. Huellas.
Are these
Menos mal, ¿no?
footprints? Let's see where they lead.
Sí, vamos a seguir unas huellas en una ciudad donde hay niños y adultos de todo tipo. O sea, en un pueblecito donde hay niños, adultos de todo tipo y animales que pasan constantemente por aquí. No, vamos a seguir esas huellas porque seguro que son de un ladrón muy concreto que ha robado unos fuegos artificiales, ¿verdad? Vale, sí. ¿Por qué alguien haría este zigzag? No sé, bueno, en fin, venga. Sí, sí, vale. ¿Por qué no? Me parece bien. Hola, bueno. ¿Dónde? Ah, para allá. Ah, por aquí están... Por aquí había pajaritos, creo. Mira, ahí están. ¡Anda! Si está el coleguita fresquete.
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Please, good sir. This
están los
is just
dos.
a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Oh. Esto es vigilancia ciudadana, ¿no? Se están encargando ellos mismos ya. Parece que no hacía falta que viniésemos.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild? It must be. Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly now. We mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
Ah, lol, que este es uno de los... Vale.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Otra vez, vaya. Sostiene ahí pinta de historia. Joder, Paimon, la pronunciación. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Estás bien? ¿Qué hacen aquí?
Hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here?
Hemos venido a coger fuegos artificiales y a dar un paseíto con Genshin. ¿Qué te parece?
Excuse me. Please. Tell me what is happening here.
Genshin, resulta que hemos venido aquí para nada.
Yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor. Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Anda. Eso justifica también que el año pasado no estuviese, ¿no? Es eso.
Chongyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see. But why did Chongyun say he thought there was an evil spirit?
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers, and were used to ward off evil spirits and the like.
Ah, no necesito este tipo de información, la verdad, pero...
In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits.
Dios mío, se está alargando esto un montón. Innecesariamente, quiero decir.
The energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits.
Me da igual.
This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers-by. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside me.
A ver, Chinchu, estás dándole muchas vueltas. Y yo creo que te acabas de inventar esta historia de mierda para no decir que es que querías venir aquí con tu colega. Con tu colega, comillas, comillas, ¿sabes? O sea que me puedes poner la excusa que quieras, pero que es que no cuela, o sea. No hace falta que te explayes tanto. Que me da igual. Que has venido aquí con tu colega. O sea, que es que me da igual. Me hubiese parecido bien igualmente. No hace falta que busques ahora ninguna... En fin, venga.
Sincho said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text.
Muy bien, me alegro.
The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Sinchu debe estar engañando a Chongyun. Sí, ahí está.
Anyway, when we
Es que no cuela, es que no cuela. Es que no cuela. Colega, que hasta Eder lo ha notado. Venga, hombre. Por favor, Es que no cuela. Que ha venido aquí con su colega a ir de paseíto. Y ya está. Y ya. Y porque no quería trabajar solo con esto. Y ya está. Está bien. Chinchu. Me estás pareciendo un poco gilipollas ahora mismo, ¿vale? Deja de intentarlo. Es que no.
Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders.
Ay,
They
bueno,
tried to
venga.
flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to send them to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Pero los fuegos artificiales, ¿los tienen por aquí?
He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to attack.
Ajá, qué conveniente.
The master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people.
Sí, sí, ahí, dorándole la perdiz al colega. ¿No ves que ya está dorándosela a otro?
So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well, who was it?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying to steal your goods. Please believe me.
No me cae nada bien el doblador de este NPC. O sea, ya, está muy mal.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay you
Bueno, es un
afterward.
NPC, no le puedo pedir mucho, ¿vale?
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary.
¿Dónde?
Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Wait a second.
A ver.
Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village. Make sure they have someone question him.
So the plot thickens.
Madre mía. Chinchu, cállate un rato. Cállate un rato.
Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuhong.
Venga.
Yes, young master, I understand. We'll be on our way.
Me ha molestado porque eso es algo que
I've heard
diría
many
yo,
good
¿vale?
things
No por
about
otra
Master
cosa.
Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance.
Perdón, vale, ya está.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this area.
More than one group?
Anda.
Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers-by.
A ver, esto era solo un ladrón de tesoros, no era un grupo. Y suelen ir bastante en grupo.
I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, they must have overestimated themselves. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were waiting for someone.
Sí, el cargamento de fuego, ¿no? Sí.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices. They were probably hiding here to wait for the stolen goods.
What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may ask?
No hay mucho que explicar, no sé por qué ponen un fundido negro, la verdad.
Taking advantage of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals. Lady Kuching, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Qingce Village, shall we?
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Ay, es muy larga esta misión,
Thank
¿eh?
you. That will
Es
help
que
alleviate
todo
the
esto es
crisis in Qingce
completamente
Village.
irrelevante. O sea, literalmente hemos venido para nada.
Unfortunately, the footprints we were following end here. I don't know where we should go next. It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoarders.
Kuching.
Ay, buscaremos una manera de atraparlos.
Thank
Venga.
you. Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Qingce Village under your watch.
Most assuredly, Lady Kuching.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
Sí, es bueno que contaron con un poco de ayuda. Esto pasó también con la misión de de Xiangling era, pues en el evento anterior. Que también dábamos un montón de vueltas para acabar haciendo algo que no tiene nada que ver con lo que estábamos haciendo. Hemos venido, si recordamos, hemos venido a darle unos regalos a los adeptus. Y hemos acabado encontrando ladrones de tesoros en una isla, en un pueblecillo de mierda con estos dos por aquí. Creo que han tomado muy en serio eso de que les gustaría que apareciese NPC, o sea, perdón, personajes jugables en el juego. Porque es que los están intentando meter con calzador por todos lados y no pega nada. Pero bueno. En fin. Sí, venga.
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't revealed themselves yet. I'll go have a look around. Traveler, please go take a rest in Chingsa Village.
Deberías hacerlo tú.
I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the rest of this matter myself.
No eres muy lista, ¿no? O sea, eres cortilla.
Are you planning to look for clues all by yourself? Somehow that doesn't sound like a very good idea. Oh, wait! You're in the Liwa Chising. Why don't you ask some of your subordinates to help? At least it'll be safer than investigating on your own.
No tiene razón.
Yes, I agree, but we are short-handed at the moment. I can handle these trivial matters myself. The fireworks that were transported to Chingsa Village were quite bulky. They couldn't have gone far.
Por favor, por lo menos que tenga conclusión esto, porque es que me está viniendo la sensación de que hemos hecho todo esto, ¿vale? De que nos han involucrado en la historia de los fuegos artificiales y ahora me van a dejar acabado aquí mientras ella se va a buscar los fuegos artificiales de verdad, porque como sea eso me voy a cabrear.
They would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come pick them up later. All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return to the location with reinforcements. Don't worry. I am not reckless, and I won't carelessly alert the thieves. You can certainly trust me by now.
Well, when you put it that way...
It's settled then. Traveler, Paimon, please go get some rest.
No puedo con esto. Me cago en mi puta vida, de verdad. ¿Estás hablando en serio? No se te ocurrirá. Me cago en mi puta vida. En fin. O sea que básicamente hemos hecho esta misión para absolutamente nada. Ese es el resumen, ¿eh? Hemos hecho esta misión para absolutamente nada. Hemos venido aquí a buscar la mierda de los fuegos artificiales. Y la conclusión es... ¡Ya me encargo yo! Vale, bueno, pues sí, vamos a descansar por un ratito. Espero que os haya gustado. A mí no, ¿vale? La primera estuvo bien, pero esto es un... En fin, vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Aparte de que ha sido larga de cojones, sin ningún tipo de motivo, no tenía ninguna conclusión de ningún tipo. Y no tenía tampoco especialmente mucho... O sea, hemos visto personajes. Wow, ya está. O sea, podíamos haberlo dejado con Cloud Retainer. Si hubiese quedado la misión ahí, con Cloud Retainer, con la preservadora de nube, ya está. Magnífica la misión, que chuli, jaja, jiji. Esto último... no lo sé, muy bien, da igual. Vamos a sacarlo por aquí, espero que os haya gustado. La siguiente misión es dentro de 4 días, creo. Vamos a comprobarlo. Tercera parte, 4 días, sí. Pone 3 días, pero son 3 días y no sé cuántas horas. En fin, vamos a sacarlo por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. A mí no. Y vale. Chao.